Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. That was quite a good little side quest in the end, I really like that. What have we got left? We've got Arrival. Admiral Hackett asked Shepard to infiltrate a Batarian outpost. Or we've got some proper missions. I think we might have had this the longest, so I think I'm going to go do that. Because, let's be honest, I did pretty badly in that last mission, and yet I still got away with it. And those 6 bits of Cerberus data don't seem to have come into play at all.
We have used half our fuel.
Oh, seriously, such a boring mechanic. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got my character side quests to do as well. We've got loads of side quests here. Well, right on the other side of the universe, but, well, galaxy, that's where I'm going. Oh, more reading.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh, it's a tiny little planet.
Probe launched.
With loads of stuff on it.
Probe launched.
Ah, that's right, I have to do this alone. Oh, we'll just go for now. Well, it's starting out pretty damn hard. Can't even find where I'm going. And everything about Batarians just sucks.
They've seen us. Baron. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
I don't think I can go down there, I don't know why. I don't know how I'm meant to stealth my way out of
This
here.
place is run down, even for a prison.
I wonder if I'd be better with a shotty here.
Get your hands off me!
Hey, she must still be alive somewhere. Can't lie, I'm not really sure how that helped. Oh, I blew a hole in the wall. This is clearly a series of puzzles that I'm not very good at.
I hear humans are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? We should arm a mission to flush them all out.
I think I'll be taking that to the Citadel Council.
Now what's this?
Pretty sure that the Batarians aren't recognised by the Citadel Council anyway. But, you know, it's just more ammo just to make sure they're definitely not recognised. This is a little bit like, you know, the Windows 95, 98 screensaver, where you just go through, it just runs through like a little maze in first
Slam an
person.
asteroid into the mass relay. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Oh, they were there, I saw them.
I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
I'm meant to be sneaking in.
Taking cover!
Okay, no, we can't see anything. Oh, more junctions. This is a very chuggy junction, it would appear. I'm completely lost. Right, I went in a big circle, I think. Man, this goddamn chugging! Oh, I've been here, haven't I? Right, the Batarians are clearly cleverer than me. I need to find a map. Do I have a map? No. I don't know why I'm not plotting a map. Well, I unlocked this for sure.
The way it would have worked. Relay can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy us, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
I know one man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter, but the Batarians just need to shut the fuck up.
47 days straight without time off, and now there's humans in the prison below. I can't get a break. There's 300,000 people in this building. You'd think someone could cover me.
Nice work, asshole.
I've worked 47 days straight without time off, and now there's humans in the prison below. I can't get a break. There's 300,000 people in this colony. You'd think someone could cover for me one night.
I guess you can't have slaves running a prison.
I heard an artifact was found in that asteroid.
Access is restricted. Enter authorization code.
I was trying to take cover so I could hear the fucking door, but no! Because the cover control is the same as the use control, god damn it. you have to deal with this goddamn crane.
Intercepts paid off. We picked up a message to the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed until we discovered an operation run by a human named Kenson, smuggling engine parts and guidance systems into the system from Omega. We intercepted Kenson's vessel and took her and her people into custody. Interrogation has produced nothing but frenzied rambling so far.
Okay, that's probably why Hackett didn't want to involve the officials, because she's obviously a baddie. At least.
This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
At least from the point of view of the authorities.
Humans still won't tell us where their base is. No way we'll find it, even if we have to scan every asteroid out there. I wonder if those humans actually found something. Now torture is too great if it gets that information out of them. I'll ask you again. Where is your base?
You're wasting time. The Reapers are coming.
The Reapers are coming here, to this relay.
Every moment you keep me here brings them closer.
So why should let you go destroy the relay then? Just destroy the system.
Do what you want to me, Batarian. Torturing me won't save you.
No, but it will amuse me.
Well, she seems pretty convinced. She does appear to be telling the truth.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
Oh. I'm going to rescue her. I know I'm to the point and we do need the evidence, but I'm sure she's going to give it to me.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Then we'll find them. Go.
Ready.
I almost shot her then. How the
This is
fuck
cell
did she
block.
get
There
there?
should be a security console here somewhere.
Access is restricted. Enter authorization code. Grab it up!
Window!
Oh, she's an actual character on my team. I had no idea. I wonder if she's a real character.
Open fire!
At least there's loads of ammo here.
No shield.
That looks like a computer to me.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Suppress the teams to cell block, now!
That must be why they give me so many ammos. Inferno Grenade is so rubbish, at least at level 1. And I took way more damage from that than I'm going to give him.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
What, why? I've got a shooting gallery. I've got all the ammo here. Why do I want to do that? Oh, your plan was fucking stupid, woman. Oh, why the fuck did I listen to that stupid woman?
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out.
Yeah, no.
They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
Hashtag don't care. Kind of bullshit right there.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out. We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm guessing it's not going to let me progress till I do it, even though it's fucking dumb.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep
Shut
them
up.
out. They're coming up from below.
What, really? Oh, was that a
side, go.
fucking useless idea? I had no... Oh, wow, you really surprised me. Go, I'm going to shoot her in the fucking head in a minute.
I need cover.
Well, I'm not doing very well here. I'm so fucking angry at that woman nagging me. Why don't you just do a fucking job and leave the shooting to me?
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
Wait, why didn't you lock that other fucking door then?
Grabbing cover.
Oh, I took all the ammo.
Bringing down their orbital tracking network.
Watch the other side. More enemies on the elevators.
Then why did I fucking bother locking the fucking door?
There's an elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us. Almost done. That did it. Let's move.
Get to the hangar. Do not let them escape.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
We've got him!
Was that you that did that to me? If it was, I'm going to be so pissed.
Taking cover!
Enemy down. Ha!
Am I fucking mental?
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true.
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too. But I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
That's why she was smuggling weapons in and out of Omega.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
Meh, fuck the Batarians.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
I don't need more proof than that. Fuck the Batarian scum.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
If you're working near a Reaper artifact, how have you avoided indoctrination?
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base.
Good to hear your voice, Doctor. You coming home?
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me.
Shepard? Really?
Tidy up the lab. The Commander needs to confirm the artifact.
Right. I'll get everything set up for your arrival. Project Base out.
All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Bast-Zuda is home to infrastructure that gathers helium-3 as well as military space stations that supply and protect the resource. Spy satellites are in abundance here, watching for undesirables entering the system and fugitives fleeing it. EDI's travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Batarian space as hostile. The Normandy SR-2, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy SR-1, an Alliance ship. Use of stealth systems is highly recommended. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Amola is home to infrastructure that generates both helium-3 and antiprotons. Both sources of fuel are restricted to hegemony ships, forcing merchant vessels to dock at Bast-Zuda to refuel before their journey. A sizable naval station is stationed at Amola, its ships guarding the installations from enemies without and within. As with other planets in the system, spy satellites are ubiquitous. A tiny rock planet, Unarka's atmosphere is a thin sheen of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Unarka has abundant metals, but hegemony protectionism makes mining on Aratot more profitable for Batarian corporations. A few aging spy satellites circle it, waiting for unlicensed mining operations. A hothouse planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and ethane, Klogon has been left relatively untouched by the Batarian hegemony. As with many Batarian planets, spy satellites circle it, watching for pirates or other enemies of the state who come by the planet to discharge their ship's drive cores. Like Mount Everest inside an oven was how John Grisham described Aratot while on a fact-finding mission to see if the Garden World was worth contestation with the Batarians. His team ultimately decided that the planet's air pressure and oxygen content were too low for large-scale human habitation. Undeterred, the Batarian hegemony colonised the planet's polar regions and began an extensive terraforming effort with cyanobacteria and invasive plant species. Alliance intelligence has confirmed that the colony has several Batarian military installations, which are too close to human space for the Alliance's comfort. Object Rho. Dr. Amanda Kenson's scientific team has catalogued 3 major discoveries on the artifact encased in the 157 Golgotha asteroid. First, the large artifact is rooted into the core of the asteroid and has a biotic barrier that is similar to, but much more powerful than, a biotic stasis field. This gives it an unnatural resilience to alteration or damage and even prevents state-of-the-art laser drilling from extracting the smallest piece for analysis. Second, the object's interior is energetically active, with a quantum stasis field rivaling that of Prothean technology found in mass relays. Like those creations, it activates in response to threat, at which point the artifact consumes a phenomenal amount of power. Dr. Kenson's team believes the object draws this power directly from dark matter, though how is still unknown. The third discovery is that the object broadcasts signals and information on many different spectra. One such pulse, suspected to be similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, reaches into a Reaper territory. Another broadcast is infrasound, consistent with frequencies that trigger feelings of awe and fear in humans, a known factor in Reaper indoctrination. Kenson's laboratory is filled with equipment dedicating to monitoring any signal coming from the artifact in the hopes that some clue will prove the Reaper's undoing before it's too late. The planet Aratot. Nothing is impossible, says the hegemony propaganda poster that depicts a muscular Batarian miner under an Aratot sky, his rebreather held away from his face as if he's just taken it off. The image sums up millions of man-hours of labour on the Batarian planet and represents or misrepresents much of its history. 2 decades ago, Aratot, like several planets in the Skillian Verge, was claimed by both human and Batarian governments, but the Alliance backed out after learning about the atmosphere's dangerously low pressure and oxygen levels. Instead, they concentrated their colonial efforts on planets that could support human life without the aims of domed habitats and rebreathers. Human governments saw it as a wise move, Batarians saw it as cowardly. The Batarians rose to the colonisation challenge, shipping in large numbers of labourers. They took the high financial costs and casualties due to accidents or logistical snafus in stride. Large-scale dumping of cyanobacteria has increased the oxygen in the atmosphere by a fraction of 1%, a modest increase that the hegemony trumpets as a sign of their eventual victory. Short-term profits on Aratot are largely made in the minerals sector through mining the extremely metal-rich planetary crust. The dark side to the mining does not appear on the propaganda poster. The majority of labourers are indentured servants or slaves. Aratot is rumoured to have military bases on its surface and throughout its solar system, though details are heavily restricted by the hegemony's Ministry of Information Control. Human merchant ships rarely come to the planet, outcompeted by local companies that benefit from heavy economic protections. The average Aratot citizen only sees humans on the news, usually featured in stories of trials and executions of accused spies. The Alpha Relay. Discovering the age of a mass relay is not an easy task. Relays can shield themselves to preserve their integrity down to the quantum level, so taking a sample for analysis proves nigh impossible. Relays also maintain self-cleaning cycles, wiping away potential evidence, though damage or dormancy can cause this cycle to break down, such as in the case of the Chiron relay, which became covered in ice. A breakthrough was recently made by Dr. Amanda Kenson, who revisited old methods of dating the relays by testing dust trapped in their gravity wells. By comparing the relative velocity of relays to that of the stars they orbit, as well as the composition of the dust around the dormant relays against the dust at known locations in their star systems, Kenson could create a timeline of when a relay passed through the dust. The result dates the relay back millions of years, some may even predate the Protheans. Kenson concluded that the oldest known relay is in Batarian space. Dubbed Alpha, it resides near the star Bahak and is unusual in its potential range and versatility. Alpha usually sends and receives mass at the range of a normal secondary relay, but if certain controls are adjusted, it becomes powered by an unprecedented amount of dark energy that could send cargo to 16 other relays and even across a great distance to the Citadel. Hegemony authorities have kept this quiet, fearing retaliation from council species who would assume hostile intent if they found a sudden new route into their space. It goes without saying that the Reapers have no such fear.